And I get that. I get that.
Feel it. Feel it.
So go to some football games sometimes and stuff like that.
You're a life coach, logical gentleman?
No.
Okay.
Wait, am I giving life coach vibes or something?
No, like it seems like you will be a good life coach. I'm saying you'll be a good life coach, like the way you're speaking and teaching people and all.
Oh man, I appreciate that. No, I'm just me. I'm just through learned experiences. That's it. Dating women here and there, and I'm out the streets now. I just sit at home. I don't
Chill out.
mind my business now. It's cheaper.
I think there's a fine line too between casual dating and when you're in a relationship. Sometimes when you're just dating and you didn't make it to that relationship status, there's requirements put on the other person that is like, you're not my man, so we're not there yet. When y'all were talking about when logical gentleman was talking.
Local and logical.
I can read, I just can't see. But when he was talking or whatever, a lot of times women will expect, okay, this is the guy that I like, you gotta go with me everywhere. Same thing, vice versa. You're the girl that I like, you gotta go with me here. But if that line wasn't like, okay, I am your woman or I am your man, that's completely different. Because if you're just casually dating or whatever, there's no requirements. No, you don't have to go with me here and there. If you're trying to pursue a relationship, that's different. But if you're casually dating, like, those requirements is out the window. Like, if you don't even know if the girl like you or whatever, you ain't gotta do all that stuff.
I would say this. If I go out of my way to approach you, there's no casual dating. Like, yes, you go where, if it's the football game or the hair show, we going together. Because if you really sat there and waited for me to approach you, like, we're going whatever we choosing this week, hair show, football game, wrestling match, we going together.
Okay, so you paying all the bills.
To do casual dating, then definitely the man got the approach. Like, hey, let's just go to Friendlies or something like that. But if I'm going to approach you, we going everywhere together.
I don't think that's necessarily factual. I don't think that's.
Maybe. No, for me, if I approach you,
you're married though. Like, you've been married for years, so like the dating game is completely different. It's completely different now.
She's saying, but she's saying that's her standard though. Like, which, I mean, okay, so that's funny that you mentioned that too, because imagine if I said that. Reverse that logic and put it on me, and how that sound?
Yeah. Very. Well, the thing is,
how it sound?
It's one-sided. It's very one-sided. It's very one-sided because the man is supposed to approach the woman. Like, now, if a woman approaches a man, then, like, I mean, it's not, a woman don't approach a man for casual dating, like, and maybe because I'm married.
I'm about to say that's not true anymore.
Well, that's not true anymore. Yeah, obviously it's not true anymore. But is that how it's supposed to?
That's what my whole point was. If it's casual dating, that means the guidelines are completely different than the actual relationship.
Well, I was gonna say this. I don't care if I'm married or not. But I do. Yes. So I hear you when you say when you're married. Yes. Then, yeah, things change. I get the expectations change. Yes, that is true. But I'm still not gonna tell you got to go everywhere with me. Like, I like for my woman to have her friends and have her own hobbies, have her own stuff that she likes to do, because sometimes I want to spend time alone. I don't want to, just because we're married, oh, hey, we married, you don't get a chance to say no. That sounds scary. That's why I was asking D, if you say, oh, if I approach you, we ain't casual. If I approach you and I'm paying for the shit, you going everywhere I go. That sound controlling, and you probably better run.
Maybe. But no, I'm not talking about in a relationship. I'm not talking about in a marriage. You see what I'm saying? Like, when it becomes that point, then yeah, like, I mean, after about 5 or 6 months, then yeah, you're not gonna go everywhere together, the whole time. But like, I'm not gonna go out of my way to approach somebody, and then he's with me one day, then he's with another woman another day, and he's with, no, I just wasted my time. Like, I'm not gonna sit there and pursue somebody who I'm just kind of like just making myself an option for. Like, if you like the stuff that I do, if I like the stuff that you do, it's one thing. But like, if I go out of my way to approach you because that's what you want, I put my best foot forward to approach you. I'm not going to be sometimey, and I'm not talking about family, because of course, like, my husband, I don't watch football. My husband in there watching football right now. Like, I'll watch some games with him, but I'm not doing that all day, every day.
Yeah.
So,
right.
I mean, as time goes on, like, yeah, you do your little separate stuff, whatever. But when it comes to like dating and casual dating, I'm not going to approach a man to casually date him. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's why I'm not going to approach a man. Like, if I do approach a man, I am going to be possessive, because I really went out there and pursued you. I bought you gifts. I made you food. I made you, whatever. And you with this girl this week?
I'm glad it's not me saying this, because boy.
Yeah, like, now I can see what he was saying, basically. Like, now if the roles were reversed, it would be a controlling situation. It
would sound crazy, and that's why this is why I stay to myself. Well, not because of you, D. I'm sorry, but
like, it's your fault.
It's the, what it is? It's the mental gymnastics, right? It's like, in order for me to satisfy, and I don't mean physically, but in order for me to satisfy not every woman, some women, in order for me to satisfy some women, there's this game you gotta play with them. And like, sometimes they just like to tell you stuff, but then when you repeat it back to them, it don't make, like, I can't do the same thing you do. And I'm not even talking about gender roles. I'm just talking about just initially how they feel about certain things. So even with this situation, like, if a man told you that, it don't matter how good of a man or how good of a man he think he is, or how well he presents, how well he speaks, if those are the guidelines and he's setting from the jump, you would subject yourself to that?
No, because a man does not have to set those guidelines, because it's not unnatural for a man to approach a woman. In my opinion, I feel like it's unnatural for a woman to approach a man. Like, if a woman, presents herself to be approachable, she's not wearing a ring, she's, she presents herself to be, in search of something, and a man who's, trying to find something approaches a woman, then he don't have to say, hey, he don't have to set no guidelines. It's, hey, do you want, can I have your phone number? And like, that's it. But now, if I feel like a man, okay, like, I done put myself out there for him, he didn't approach me, I done did this for him, he didn't approach me, I done, wore some cleavage, he didn't approach me, or whatever, then I'm going to sit there and approach him. In my opinion, there's no, like, oh, well, yeah, I'll go out on a date with you today, but tomorrow I still like you, but I'm not gonna, deal with you tomorrow. It's like, no, like, I really, like, wasted my time. Like, you didn't pursue me like I felt like you should have pursued me. I pursued you, and then now we're, I feel iffy if that was me. And again, that's why I wouldn't approach a man, because
let me get this.
I would always wonder in the back of my head, why did I have to approach him? Why didn't he approach me? You see what I'm saying? Like, I will be jealous. I will be probably possessive. I probably will be all of those things at the end of the day. But that's just me.
Okay. Let me ask. Okay. Is it? I don't want to word this. Do you see, back when we first started talking about men approaching women, why it is hard, right? Like, you just explained everything that men go through when they approach women. That is the exact same thing we go through. It did not change. Just you feel the same exact way. The only thing that changed is the gender. Is the gender role. What it sounds like is women don't have a good explanation or reason why they don't want to pursue men, except for the fact that we see the shit y'all go through when you approach us. And that's why y'all don't want to do it.
No, I don't. The only reason why I wouldn't do it because I feel like it is unnatural. I feel like if I look good, if I'm presentable, if I'm, like if I carry myself a certain way and I carry myself as available, if I don't get approached, then the people who saw me don't want me. And I'm okay with not having, like.
But how are they supposed to know that you're available though? If you don't say, "Hey, I'm available. Hi, nice to meet you. I'm Desire. I'm Shanika. Nice to meet you." If you don't ever do that, how are they supposed to know there's any interest?
Yeah. Well, the thing is, 9 times out of 10, they're honestly, if there's any interest, I'll lose it like very quickly if I know that you're not interested in me. If I'm looking the best I'm ever gonna look, feeling the best I'm ever gonna look, presenting myself as available, and I put myself around you and you don't approach me, I'm good. I'm really good.
Oh, so can I ask, what is presenting yourself available? What does that look like?
If I'm not wearing a ring, if I'm a people person, like I'm gonna talk, I'm gonna say hi to everybody. Like when it comes to interacting with the public, like I'm like that type of person. Mm-hmm. If you're interested and I'm single and I present myself as single and you don't approach me, then I'm good. Like that's just me. Like I'm good.
Not every married woman wears a ring. So how are they really going? Like you said, a ring, and you said hi to everybody. How are they supposed to know that you have interest in them?
Yeah, I want to.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, well, I wanted to ask business coach too, the same question. Like, what does presenting yourself available look like minus the ring? Because not everybody's married, but there may be people that be presenting. Because if that ring wasn't on your finger, would you look available?
Who, me?
So yeah. So okay. So before you had that ring on your finger, how long you been with your husband before I got married?
About 12 years.
Okay. So before so y'all knew each other for 4 years before you got married?
No, we knew each other. Well, we knew each other for longer than that, but we've been together for 10 years before we got married.
Okay. So before you got that ring, and let's say you wore the same shirt, the same glasses, the same earrings, same hairstyle, you went out to Kroger or whatever your grocery store is out there, would you be available?
No. And I wouldn't, okay, and I see what you're saying. I wouldn't present myself as available. I'll be very, if I'm in a relationship and I'm not looking to, I'll be very careful of how I talk to other men, especially if I am because I am still going to be presentable. I'm going to look a certain way or whatever. If I know that, a guy might want to approach me and I'm not available, I'll be careful of how I smile at them. I'll be careful of how I, move around them or whatever, because I wouldn't want to be approached. Now, women have certain way that they, kind of like turn their body and, smile and stuff like that when they want to be approached. And that's what I'm talking about. If I want to be approached, if I want to present myself as available, I'm going. Women know what we do. Like we do certain things to, like, hey, like we laugh a little bit. Well,
business coach.
I got zero game. I told you that. I'm like a nigga.
Well, it's not really game. It's just a natural business coach. Come on, man. They about to
help her out because she's drowning. Help her out.
Like there's a certain aura that you give when you want, Yeah.
And before you start business coach, I just want to say this. I'm genuinely asking. I'm not trying to catch you up. It may seem like I'm not trying to catch you. I'm genuinely asking because sometimes I may go out and I may see somebody, but I'll be like, she fine. I'm gonna leave her fine ass where she is because I don't want to do. Look, I'm good. So business coach,
Yeah.
give me something. How you present yourself, or how did you present
Yeah.
yourself?
How did I present myself?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, in a way, I hear how Dee is talking. I agree with her to a very certain extent. Like when it comes to now, as far as approaching a man, I don't agree with approaching a man. I done it
Okay.
one time. I never do it again. And that was my kids, my 2 daughters. I have 3 kids. They're grown. My girls are grown. Now I have a 6-year-old, my son.
Okay.
But my girls, they have the same father, and that's who I approached. And I don't want to say regret, but at that moment I kind of regret it because, I felt like sometimes when you pursue a man, they get big-headed.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And so I feel like he took that and ran with it. And that kind of made me feel vulnerable in a way. It's like, okay, so he was able to kind of do me wrong because I came and approached him. And I said, I'd never do that again because he felt like he was too much. He was too high class for me in a certain way or whatever. And I don't think I ever, I can't say, I really don't think I ever approached a man in that way again. But like she said, it's like, if you kind of like a guy, you're going to kind of, you know what I'm saying? You're going to kind of
Look your hair.
Yeah.
It's some things that they're going to notice or whatever that you're going to pursue, but I'm not going to flat out and say, ooh, I want your number. No. Like,
Never.
And if the person don't say anything to me, hey, I'm going to keep walking. I ain't going to be mad because, you know what I'm saying? I ain't saying that. So, hey, I'm good. So
It kind of.
No,
Go ahead.
D, did you ever have to approach a man? She froze.
I was like, dang, that's a good stretch.
Oh, gosh.
Maybe she feel privileged because she never had to approach a man.
Well, what I was gonna say is this again. The same thing. It seemed like business coach just kind of proved my point earlier too. I asked D. It seemed like the same reason y'all don't want to approach us is because you see how hard it is for us to approach y'all. Oh, I approached him, he got big headed. I'll never approach another guy. What if I'm a cool ass guy and I didn't even see you there? That's why I'm like, what is looking presentable? What is looking single or whatever mean?
I would have think you should have seen me.
I honestly don't know.
What's the problem of like giving a man a big head or whatever if you're gonna give him a compliment? What's like, why would you think that? Why would that be the first thing on your mind? Like I can't approach this man simply because he's gonna feel arrogant or something like that.
He's definitely been arrogant all his life towards me.
That might be what the situation is because she haven't had a chance. She's so privileged to a point where she never really had to approach a man. To a point where she don't want to believe it or whatever because she never had to deal with that experience.
My bad, I was having technical difficulties.
Yeah, you good.
Oh, we saw.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I was saying before, like I told y'all, I ain't got no game. Like I walk like a dude. And my I told my brother, Dan and my sister, they know that I've been a tomboy all my life. So like I don't know that natural. I don't know what to do.
Oh, don't do that. She was like,
just fist bump. Fist bump, that's it.
But see, all my life I've been friend zoned by the guys that I like. I always been put in the friend zone or whatever. So I was like, yo, you look good. Like
Stop playing, bro.
But that's what my game was. Like, yo, you look good as a mug, man.
Hey, for some of us, that's enough. To the right person, from the right person, that's enough. And I honestly believe that even though women don't want to approach men, not because they scared, you know what I mean? Just because that's just naturally how society is and whatever women say. But I do believe that if a guy is fine shit enough, they're gonna go out their way. They're gonna go out their way to make it known that they in their presence or they around her. I've seen girls be thirsty before too. It just varies rare, but yeah, for the right dude, They will come up. But it is very rare. Yeah.
But what's wrong with giving the man a big head though? Pause. What's wrong with that? Like, I think a lot of men need that because. Okay, so I'll tell you this. The reason why I don't approach a woman. The reason why I don't approach women is because I remember one time I told this lady she had like nice hair. That's it. She questioned my sexuality because of it. They pretty much have like a they will insult somebody without for giving them certain compliments basically. Or you can ask them like if they need help. They feel offended right then and there. So it's gonna come to a point where men are gonna want to back off. So if you do give him a compliment or whatever, that's gonna at least boost his courage up to talk to more women. If that's the case.
Hey, I meant to ask you, and it's 2 hours in. I should have asked you before. Can you see that the banner is over your face?
Yeah, but that's gonna cut off when I.
Oh, okay. Okay, because I'm like, maybe he don't. Okay, all right.
I see. I'm trying to bend over and all that.
Yeah, that's all I was like. Wait, did he know or did he not know? Yeah.
Nah, but I personally think we have to give each other compliments like that because some people need it. So the fact that I can't approach this man because he's gonna get a big head or he's going to feel arrogant and all that. That's kind of selfish. Just thinking that way yourself.
Well, there's nothing wrong with complimenting a man. There's nothing wrong with giving a man a big head or, there's nothing wrong with that. But it begins to be too much when you do that and then they don't approach you and then you do it again and then you do it again. Because like sometimes it really is just a compliment. You see what I'm saying? Like sometimes I can say, hey, Arturo, like, your skin looks nice today, or Arturo, you've been working out, or it's fine to say that, but at the end of the day, like after you do that and they don't say, okay, I wonder if this girl's interested in me, do you want to go on a date? Just stop don't. And then honestly, in my opinion, again, I've been married or whatever, in my opinion, if a guy was to break, and I guess y'all saying this about females too, but if a guy was to break the mold and approach a woman and tell a woman that he's interested, or invite the woman out or something like that, then compliments is gonna pour in. Love language gonna start stepping in. The woman's gonna start cooking all of that stuff or whatever. My thing is, I'm not okay with doing all of that before that mold is broken, because at the end of the day, once you do that, it's like, oh well, you asked me out, like when things go wrong, like, hey, you wanted me, like I never said that you was this, I never, and it's like, bruh, like, I don't know.
And I think there's a difference between chasing and approaching, because I could approach a guy, hey, my name is Shanika, nice to meet you, like that, and that doesn't mean I'm chasing him. I want to make my like you said you do a little shoulder shimmy or something or whatever. I don't got that.
I ain't got the shoulders.
My shoulder. I'm not doing no shoulder shimmy. But like me letting him meet me is my way of approaching. Like, hey, I'm Shanika, nice to meet you. I saw you over there the other day, and I just wanted to say hi. That's approaching. That doesn't mean I'm like,
I do that too.
What you doing? I like your shoes. Like that's between chasing and approaching.
Yeah, I do that too. But I think we started off talking about like letting a guy know that you like them, letting a guy know that you're interested. If you introduce yourself to somebody and they don't ask you out,
I had said in the beginning. I had said that in the beginning.
Do you think cooking with somebody is chasing?
You said what?
Do you think cooking for somebody is a form of chasing a man?
Yeah, it depends on what you want. Sometimes the thing is, I've cooked for people that I didn't want, but if you're cooking for them to get them, it's chasing.
I think you may be conflating two things, because at first it was about the approach, right? Like that's why I was asking, how do you look like? I'm paraphrasing. How do you look single? Or how do you look available? How do you look approachable, right?
Yeah.
Because, so that's a part of the quote unquote chase, right? The other stuff after that is courting, right? So if you're saying that, one, you don't want to approach, because that's what we